Hello, this is Lisa with Happy Stamp, and today we are going to make this Halloween scene card. I know it's kind of hard to see on the video, but there's the tree here, but you can see it really good in real life. Let me turn it maybe. Well, that really doesn't make any difference, but it's really cute. So I thought I'd show you how I made it. We're going to use the Halloween Scenes framelits with the matching stamp set, Spooky Fun. You can buy these in a bundle. And I'm going to use a piece of the Halloween Nights Specialty Designer Series paper. And this measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And the card base is going to be Whisper White, 4 1/4 by 11. And we are going to score that at 5 1/2. And we will fold that in half and give it a good crease with our bone folder. Okay, just like that. And then this is going to go right on the front. And I thought I'd use this one because it was black, and I thought it kind of looked like a night sky with all the polka dots. All right, so we're going to do a few things with the Big Shot. You're going to need a scrap of basic black, a scrap, goodness sakes, of basic gray, and a scrap of pumpkin pie. The pumpkin pie we're going to use with the 1 1/2 circle punch. So that's for the moon. Just going to punch that out. And then I took my sponge dauber, and just with the ink that was already on it, I just gave it a little sponge around to make it look like it was glowing. Okay. Oops. All right. So let's bring in the Big Shot. And I'm going to use the magnetic platform, one of my cutting plates, and this scrap piece of basic black. I'm going to cut out the fence, and I'm going to put it all the way to the edge, because this fence is going to be a little longer than this allows. I have to run it through twice, and then the tree that we just need to run through once. Oh, I should have put the witch on there, but I gotta run it again, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so there's the tree and the fence, and I'm going to move the fence down. We're not going to need this whole thing, but I'm going to go ahead and let's get the witch on here. I'll put her over here. Sorry about the shaking. And let's see. All right, so we have our long fence here. And we will just cut that off. Down here. And then our tree. Oh, I'll get my, there's our witch. And I forgot about my tombstones. I should have stamped those ahead of time. Just gonna move that out of the way here. I'm gonna take the basic gray and some basic gray ink and the little tombstones. Okay, and we will just stamp those down there. And then I'm going to take the matching framelits. And put those on here. And then run those through. Stay tuned at the end of the video because I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my swap card for On Stage, which is November 5th. And then after November 5th, I will be back with a video on how I made that. So here's our tombstones and our fence and our tree, our witch. I'm going to take my brush here, my die brush. That is if I can find it. All right, maybe I'm not going to take my die brush. It's not really all that hard, but it would have been easier with that. I'm probably staring right at it as usual. There we go. Comes right out. All right, and then our fence. There we go. All right. I'll get all these little pieces out of the way here. Now, I don't know if you can really see it on the video, but right here I've got some little cross tombstones. Look like little crosses. And the way I did those was after I figured out where, can you see it? How much of this I wanted on my card. I gave this a cut, and I'll fit it exactly. But then I took these, and if you cut them like this, and then cut off this little piece right here, they look like the little tombstones with the crosses on them. I discovered that all by myself. I was quite proud of myself. So I have two of those tucked in there. All right. And we'll probably cut just a little bit of this off. And then I also cut apart my tombstones. Alrighty. And then I took my basic gray for my tombstones. And I just gave them a little sponge around the edges. I didn't bother to do the bottom because that's going to be tucked underneath. And I promise that you can see these, that you can see this in real life. I'm sure that it's hard to pick up on the camera, but it really does show. All right. And then I took my tree and I just gave that a little trim along the edge. And you can make it longer if you want. It's totally up to you. All right, I'll get these two out of here. Put this together. All right, so I put the fence down first, right along the edge here, just with some of the Tombow. And I did put it along the bottom so that I can tuck my tombstones and my tree in there. Okay. And then you can turn this over and give this a trim along the edge. And then I took my tree and I just set that along in the inside there. And then I just kind of placed everything how I want it before I glued it all down. Let's see, where's my other one? Right here. So that they're, you know, kind of tipping over and on edge. All right, so I got this one. And I'm going to put it along here. So it's kind of under the tree. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then my moon, I'm going to take my moon and adhere the witch. It's like she's flying through the air. Just like that. And that's going to go here. All right. So I can start gluing down my little elements here. And then take my tweezers and my glue. And I'm just going to put these along the bottom so that it kind of sticks out to give it some interest. Just kind of, like I said, make it crooked. And before I do these ones, I am going to set the tree in there. So I will put some glue along the tree here. And then I will set that in right underneath. Oops, I got glue along here, but that's all right. It'll wipe off. And if there's any glue on it, I can take my adhesive eraser and just erase the glue. Okay. All right, now let's take our little tombstones. Okay. All right. So hopefully you can see that. I think it looks really cute. All right, we'll take a couple of dimensionals. For our moon. And that goes there. And then for our sentiment, have some spooky fun. I'm going to take a piece of just a scrap and my Versamark and my sentiment, which is right here. And let's use our embossing buddy first here. And this doesn't have to be straight because we're going to be cutting it out with the classic label punch. And my white embossing powder. Okay, that looks good. Put this away so I don't spill it. I'm going to take my heat gun, I'm going to turn it on and get it nice and warm. And once that starts to melt, you want to move it on. So you don't scorch your paper. And then we will take the classic label punch. And put that in the middle, give it a punch. All right, then we will take a side of our dimensionals here. Put that in the middle. Which I really didn't get in the middle, so I'm going to take a little bit more. There we go. And that goes right here. All right, And then that is going to go right on the front of our card. I have a side folding card here. And I'm putting the glue on it because it's easier to make sure that you get it. You have a minute or a second or two to slide it around to make sure that you get it where you want it. Okay. And for our inside, I took the Happy Halloween from the same stamp set, and I used the basic gray. And stamp that right in the middle. And I took my Memento Tuxedo Black and the little spider web that comes in the same stamp set. And I'm going to do that up in this corner right here. And then I turn it around. And I'm just going to try and butt it up as best I can. There we go. And then the little spider. Pardon my head if it's in the way. All right. Oop, I didn't get all of his little legs. So what I will do is I will take you can either take your basic, sorry about that, basic black marker and then just draw his legs in, or one of our Project Life pens would work also. All right, so that is it. Oh, no, it's not. I forgot. I took some stars from our metallic sequin assortment. It's got hearts, stars, just regular round sequins. It's got a little bit of everything. But they're all in the metallics. So I took 3 silver and 2 white, and I took my fine tip glue pen and just with little dots. And this is called a quick stick. It's not from Stampin' Up. I got it online somewhere. And then I just put some random stars. On here. All right. That is it. I like it. I think it's really cute. Could also take maybe some Wink of Stella and color in the moon. Mine has gone dry, so to get a new one. But here's the first one that I did, and here is the second one. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. All supplies can be purchased in my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.